Good morning, Southwest Georgia. Hope everybody's having a great and wonderful start to their week today. Just wanted to get on here and briefly do your weekly weather briefing. Um, I hope everybody had a great weekend this week. I rode the motorcycle yesterday and got wet plenty. And if you want some rain, you might want to do it again today. So, anyhow, just going to briefly here go through our expectations for the week, what our expectations should be this week in terms of the weather and other things. So, starting off today, high of 82, high of 86, low of 72. Tuesday, high of 90, with a low of 73. Chance of rain, 25%. Um, Once again, Wednesday, high of 89, low of 73. Thursday, high of 86, low of 73. Friday, high of 88, low of 73 again. Saturday, high of 89 and low of 73. And Sunday, a high of 86, a low of 72. Each day, pretty much expect a chance of thunderstorms in the evening once again. I've been trying to find a couple of days to go down south for a little bike trip, but unfortunately, just due to the weather there, it's going to be really hard to do that. And like I say, it's unfortunate. But I would expect a chance of rain every day this week. Today we have our chance of rain is about 37 to 45%, depending on what part of Georgia you're in. If you're further south, that goes up. If you're a little further north towards central Georgia, it's a little bit lower. Then up in Metro Atlanta, it's probably a little lower than that. I hadn't actually checked the Metro Atlanta forecast, admittedly. So, today's chance of rain to 40%. Tomorrow's is 25. It may just shower locally. That'll be a less developed day. But the days I want to focus on this week are Wednesday and Thursday. So Wednesday we have a 60% chance of rain here in the Sumter County area. And on Thursday, it looks like they have a pretty strong indication there may be some moderate thunderstorms. Not necessarily severe, but if we're going to have a chance of severe weather this week, meaning a wind threat because it is summer, um, it will be on Thursday. It looks like there's an 86% chance of thunderstorms on Thursday. And typically, when it's that high this far out, they're pretty sure of it. Most of the time, I've found they are correct when they say that. But it is just a matter of waiting and seeing what happens. It'll probably go down a little bit, but then again, it could stay about where it's at if it's one of those easily forecastable events. So it just depends on a few different things. So yeah, once again, just want to remind everybody that it is summer. Expect a chance of rain every afternoon, starting at about 1. Typically, though, what I look for these days is you'll have a morning round of thunderstorms at like 11 to 1, which will be typically your more lower end ones, because the atmosphere is still warming up. It's still trying to warm up as much as it can. But then they'll cycle. Storms do what's called cycling. Now, this is one thing I try to do every time I do your weather briefings here. Is I try to teach a little something. So cycling, when thunderstorms cycle, they go through life cycles. So when they rain, they rain themselves out, and then about 30 minutes, maybe an hour later, or even 2 or 3 sometimes, you'll notice they start to pop back up. And when storms cycle, they typically, and if it's raining in the morning, they cycle. I worry less about the evening. Like yesterday, that turned out to be true. It got to thunder and lightning, but it never really got bad here because the southern end of that portion just didn't have enough energy to keep going. So it was able to rain itself out pretty much and just be a normal rain event. So instead of anything major, but like I say, it's these storms go through. But now if they start at 3 o'clock and go to 5, then that's when I start saying, okay, we may get some stronger, louder, more potent thunderstorms. I worry more these days about an afternoon threat than a noontime threat. Typically 3 and after these days is when we're going to see the strongest chance for strong to severe thunderstorms on days that we do have them. Like I say, this week we shouldn't have any, um, but I'm really hoping that it does stay pretty calm this week because I am trying to go and go somewhere out of town. So I may do that today, in fact. So yeah, like I say, it's just a matter of staying prepared. Just my recommended official guidance, if a weatherman can give said thing, is prepare for rain every day of the week, all 7 days. Today it's probably gonna rain, locally, later on, and tomorrow, even though it says 25%. It probably will rain most places. Like some places will see rain. That's just how it works. It's summer. Convection heats up the atmosphere, and you get these little thunderstorms. I'm going to try to grab a time lapse too pretty soon here, so you guys can see what a thunderstorm cycle looks like out here in this field behind me. So anyhow, y'all, I hope everybody has a great week. Like I say, just a recap here: about a high of 86 to 90 every day this week, and a low of 73 roughly every day this week. Humidity will be kind of up there, so it won't be all that comfortable. It'll be pretty muggy, and expect a chance of rain pretty much every day somewhere. So, anyhow, with that, I will let you guys get back to work. Hope everybody has a great start to their week, and we will talk to you guys later on. Have a great day. Thanks for tuning in.